Welcome to the iHistory channel, your gateway to the fascinating past. Today we delve into a realm that has long captivated historians and enthusiasts alike. The ancient Middle Eastern empires. Will be journeying through the sands of time to explore the creation, rise and fall of three iconic civilizations, the Babylonian, Assyrian and Sumerian empires. These formidable nations, each in their own right, shaped the course of history, leaving indelible marks on art, culture, language and governance. Their stories are tales of human ingenuity, ambition, power, and an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. From the fertile crescent of Mesopotamia, where the first seeds of civilization were sown, to the towering ziggurats that touched the heavens, we'll traverse the landscapes of these ancient empires, seeking to understand their enduring legacy. So buckle up as we journey back in time to explore these ancient civilizations. Our journey begins with the birth of the Sumerian Empire, the cradle of civilization. Emerging over 5,000 years ago, the Sumerian Empire sprang to life in the fertile crescent of the ancient Near East, a region known today as southern Iraq. This was a land graced by the mighty rivers Tigris and Euphrates, which bestowed upon it a richness that sparked the dawn of civilization. The Sumerians were not just settlers, they were pioneers of their time. They were the first to transition from a nomadic lifestyle to establishing permanent settlements, a feat that gave rise to the concept of urban living. Cities such as Uruk, Ur and Eridu came into existence, flourishing as centers of trade, religion and governance. But it was not just city building that the Sumerians excelled in. Their innovative spirit was far-reaching, touching every aspect of life. They were the masterminds behind the world's first writing system, cuneiform, a system of wedge-shaped marks made on clay tablets. This invention transformed the way humans communicated, allowing them to record history, literature and law for the first time. The Sumerians were also pioneers in the field of mathematics and astronomy. They developed a number system based on 60, a legacy that lives on every time we glance at a clock or navigate using degrees of a circle. Their keen observation of the heavens led to the formation of a lunar calendar, marking the passage of time in months and years. And let's not forget the wheel. The Sumerians' invention of the wheel revolutionized transportation and subsequently trade and warfare. It was a game-changer, setting the stage for future technological advancements. In the realm of governance, the Sumerians introduced the world to a system of ruled city-states, each headed by a king who served as both a religious and political leader. This system of governance laid the groundwork for future political structures. The Sumerians set the foundation for the civilizations that followed. They were trailblazers, their innovative spirit shaping not just their own society, but the entire course of human civilization. The Sumerians didn't just build cities, they built an empire. Born in the fertile crescent of Mesopotamia, the Sumerian Empire was a beacon of innovation, culture, and power. The rise of the Sumerian Empire can be attributed to its strategic location between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. This area, known as the cradle of civilization, provided fertile soil for agriculture, enabling the Sumerians to establish a stable food supply and a surplus, which in turn allowed for the development of complex social structures. At its zenith, the Sumerian Empire was a marvel of the ancient world. Its capital, Uruk, was one of the largest cities of its time, boasting monumental temples, palaces, and the famed ziggurat structures. The Sumerians invented one of the world's first writing systems, known as cuneiform, and made significant advancements in mathematics, astronomy, and law, which laid the groundwork for future civilizations. However, the glory of the Sumerian Empire was not to last forever. The empire began to decline around the 22nd century BCE, weakened by internal strife and external threats. Political instability led to infighting amongst city-states, eroding the unity that had once been the empire's strength. Meanwhile, climatic changes and overuse of agricultural lands led to a decrease in food production, further destabilizing the empire. The final blow came in the form of foreign invasions. The Elamites and the Akkadians, attracted by the wealth and prosperity of the Sumerian Empire, launched repeated attacks. Despite their best efforts to fend off these invaders, the Sumerians eventually succumbed to the onslaught. By the end of the 21st century BCE, the Sumerian Empire had fallen, its once thriving cities reduced to ruins. Yet the fall of the Sumerian Empire was not the end, but rather a transformation. The Akkadians, who had once been their enemies, absorbed much of the Sumerian culture and knowledge, carrying the torch of civilization forward. The fall of the Sumerian Empire opened the door for a new power to rise. As the Sumerian Empire fell, the Assyrian Empire began to rise. A new chapter was being written in the annals of history, with the Assyrian Empire emerging as a powerful force in the ancient Middle East. Originating from the city of Ashur, hence the name Assyrians, this empire was built on the back of a thriving trade network. The Assyrians were savvy merchants, trading textiles, metals and grains with neighboring regions, and it was the wealth that provided the foundation for the empire. In its early years, the Assyrian Empire was a collection of cities, each ruled by its own king. However, under the leadership of King Shamshi-Adad, around the 19th century BCE, the empire began to consolidate. King Shamshi-Adad united the various city-states under a centralized government, paving the way for a unified Assyrian Empire. But the Assyrian Empire was not just about trade and politics. It was a hub of innovation and advancement. The Assyrians made significant strides in warfare technology, developing iron weapons and siege machinery, which would later become the backbone of their military might. They also developed a postal system, a precursor to our modern-day courier services, ensuring efficient communication across the vast empire. The Assyrians were also known for their grand architectural feats. They built magnificent palaces and temples, adorned with intricate reliefs and colossal statues. The city of Nineveh, the capital of the Assyrian Empire, was a testament to their architectural prowess, home to the famed library of Ashurbanipal, which housed thousands of clay tablets, preserving a wealth of knowledge for future generations. While the empire was known for its military prowess and architectural splendor, it was also infamous for its brutal treatment of conquered peoples. The Assyrians used fear as a weapon, often deporting conquered populations to quell any potential rebellion. The Assyrian Empire, with its sophisticated society, formidable military and grand architecture, was indeed a force to be reckoned with. However, like all great empires, it too had a peak. The Assyrians would face challenges and struggles in the centuries to come, but their legacy would forever be etched in the annals of history. The Assyrians were a force to be reckoned with, but every empire has its peak. The Assyrian Empire was known for its military might and architectural wonders. With its roots in the city of Ashur in modern-day Iraq, the Assyrian Empire began its ascent to power around the 25th century BCE. The Assyrians were renowned for their effective and disciplined military structure, which was a key factor in their rise to prominence. Their fierce and sometimes brutal warfare tactics struck fear into the hearts of their enemies, further solidifying their dominant position. At the peak of its power, the Assyrian Empire stretched from Egypt in the west to Persia in the east, including parts of modern-day Iraq, Syria, Turkey, and Iran. This vast territory was a testament to their successful military campaigns and strategic diplomacy. The Assyrians were not only warriors but also builders and scholars, creating architectural marvels and preserving knowledge from conquered civilizations. But as they say, what goes up must come down. The fall of the Assyrian Empire was as dramatic as its rise. Overextension of resources, internal conflicts, and external pressures all played their part in the empire's demise. The vast expanse of the empire made it increasingly difficult to govern and protect, leading to a gradual erosion of power. In the late 7th century BCE, the empire faced a series of rebellions from within and invasions from emerging powers. The Medes and the Babylonians, former vassals of the Assyrians, joined forces to mount a successful rebellion. The city of Nineveh, the illustrious capital of the Assyrian Empire, was sacked in 612 BCE, marking a significant blow to Assyrian pride and power. The remnants of the empire lingered for a few more decades, but their grandeur was a thing of the past. By the end of the 7th century BCE, the once mighty Assyrian Empire had crumbled into obscurity, leaving behind a rich legacy that continues to captivate historians and scholars alike. The fall of the Assyrian Empire heralded the emergence of another power, the Babylonians. As we delve deeper into history, we'll see how the rise and fall of empires is a recurring theme, each contributing to the tapestry of human civilization. In the ashes of the Assyrian Empire, the Babylonian Empire was born. A phoenix Rising from the remnants of a fallen realm, the Babylonian Empire emerged around the 20th century BCE. It was the city of Babylon, located along the Euphrates River, that would serve as its beating heart, its cultural and political epicenter. The early years of the Babylonian Empire were a period of consolidation and growth. It was a time when rulers like Hammurabi, renowned for his law code, laid the foundations of a civilization that would endure for over 1,000 years. Hammurabi's code, one of the earliest and most complete legal codes in human history, was a testament to the sophistication and complexity of the Babylonian society. It dealt with matters as diverse as trade, crime, and family law, reflecting a society that valued order and justice. Under Hammurabi's successors, the Babylonian Empire expanded its reach, taking advantage of the power vacuum left by the fallen Assyrian Empire. Its influence extended from the Persian Gulf in the east to the Mediterranean Sea in the west, making it one of the largest empires of its time. This period of expansion was not just about territorial gain, it was also a time of cultural and intellectual advancement. The Babylonians developed a system of mathematics that is still used to measure time and angles today. They made significant strides in astronomy, their observations and calculations forming the basis of our modern understanding of the cosmos. The Babylonians were also renowned for their architectural prowess. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, considered one of the seven wonders of the ancient world, is a testament to their engineering skills and aesthetic sensibilities. A marvel of construction and cultivation, it encapsulated the grandeur and vitality of the Babylonian Empire. The Babylonians were on a path to greatness, but as history shows us, all empires have their end. As we delve further into the narrative of this ancient civilization, we'll explore the forces that led to its decline and fall. But for now, let's appreciate the rise of the Babylonian Empire, a testament to human ambition, resilience, and ingenuity. The Babylonian Empire, known for its grandeur and innovations, couldn't escape the sands of time. As the wheel of history continued to turn, the mighty Babylonians found themselves ensnared in a web of internal strife, external threats, and a series of unfortunate events that ultimately led to their downfall. The decline of Babylon was a slow burn, a gradual process that began with the death of the great king Nebuchadnezzar II. His successors, unable to match his leadership and vision, struggled to maintain control over the sprawling empire. Political instability began to creep in, weakening the once unassailable Babylonian state. Externally, the empire faced relentless pressure from the emerging Persian Empire. Cyrus the Great, the Persian ruler, was a formidable adversary, his ambition and military prowess posing a significant threat to the Babylonians. The constant warfare drained the Babylonian treasury, further exacerbating their internal problems. Another factor that played a crucial role in the fall of Babylon was the discontent among the populace. The heavy taxes imposed by the Babylonian rulers, coupled with their neglect of public welfare, led to widespread dissatisfaction. This unrest was the spark that ignited the flame of rebellion, further destabilizing the empire. The final blow came when Cyrus the Great invaded Babylon in the year 539 before the Common Era. The Babylonians, weakened by years of internal strife and external conflict, were unable to resist the Persian onslaught. The great city of Babylon fell, and with it, the mighty Babylonian Empire crumbled. The fall of the Babylonian Empire was not just the end of a powerful state, but also a turning point in history. It marked the end of an era of Babylonian dominance and the beginning of a new chapter, one dominated by Persian rule. The fall of the Babylonian Empire marked the end of an era in the ancient Middle East. The rise and fall of empires is a recurring theme in human history. As we draw the curtains on our exploration of the Sumerian, Assyrian, and Babylonian empires, it's clear that these ancient Middle Eastern civilizations have left an indelible mark on the chronicles of time. Their stories, echoing through the ages, are a testament to human ambition, resilience, and the inevitable cycle of rise and fall. The Sumerians, pioneers of civilization, gifted us concepts of law, writing, and city planning. Their empire, birthed in the fertile crescent of Mesopotamia, was the cradle of urban civilization. Yet over time, environmental changes and internal strife led to their decline, serving as a stark reminder of the vulnerability underlying even the mightiest of civilizations. Then came the Assyrians, rising from the ashes of the Sumerian Empire with their military prowess and administrative acumen. They forged a vast empire, stretching across the ancient Near East. Their story, however, is one of a relentless struggle for power, ultimately leading to their downfall. The Assyrian Empire's collapse is a poignant illustration of how the same strengths that propel an empire to greatness can also sow the seeds of its demise. Finally, we turn to the Babylonians, who, under the leadership of Hammurabi and Nebuchadnezzar, established an empire renowned for its law and architectural marvels. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, are a testament to their monumental achievements. Yet the Babylonian Empire too fell, a victim of the relentless march of time and the constant shifts in the tides of power. In the grand tapestry of human history, the rise and fall of these empires serve as poignant reminders of the transient nature of power and the enduring impact of cultural and technological advancements. As we delve into the past, we are reminded of our own place in the continuum of history and the legacy we too will leave behind. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the iHistory channel, like and share. Also, don't forget to activate the notification bell.